Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review. Today from McFarlane Toys in their Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim toy line, we are featuring Shank, the Orc Scavenger. Alright, so last year this film came out, The War of the Rohirrim. Being a huge fan of the Lord of the Rings franchise and also anime, I just absolutely adored this film. The artwork is just visually stunning. The story isn't the greatest. It feels like it's kind of like a rehash of the Two Towers. But for the most part, I thought it was awesome. And every time I view this movie, I love it even more. I was eyeing the action figures by McFarlane ever since they came out. But the price point was just ridiculously high. You know, you were paying $20 for these small action figures. And it was kind of head scratching because I kind of felt like this line should have been in scale with either McFarlane's other anime lines or at least the DC multiverse figures, and they should have sized these up to at least 6 or 7 inches because these are small. And I kind of felt like they did the characters a little bit of a misservice because, you know, the film was beautiful, the artwork was crazy, and, you know, the character designs were just, you know, on point. So for me, it was kind of disappointing seeing these figures, you know, just being as small as they were. And I kept on eyeing them at Target or at my local Walmart until the day they were actually clearanced for only $5. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get these now. So today we're looking at Shank, the Orc Scavenger. He has a small little scene halfway through the film. And this is kind of a cool, you know, fun little figure. You know, here he is. And the thing that's the huge selling point with this line is the Build-A-Figure, which is the Snow Troll. And that thing looks awesome. And here's the completed Snow Troll right there. Alright, so I can't wait to finish building the Snow Troll. This thing looks cool. I would have loved it if this thing was at a larger scale, but, you know, for now, I don't mind. You know, this looks insanely cool. Alright, but let's come back to Shank, the Orc Scavenger from the film. If you saw the film, you'll remember that Shank and one of his cohorts, they're kind of on the hunt for the ring. The One Ring, and it happens to take them to Helm's Deep. Nice looking figure. It's not the greatest, but like I said, I kind of feel like these would have been much better at a larger scale. He comes with his little axe right here. Nice silver finish at the blade. Rectangular brown handle. Shank stands in at about under 4 inches. The sculpting's nice and clean. The articulation, his head swivels left and right. You have movement in his arms, movement in his legs, and he does have a joint at the knees for bending. There are no sockets underneath the feet, so you can't really depend on using a stand. And his little skirt thing is made of a cloth fabric. So overall, it's a nice figure. It's not the greatest, and the axe, there we go, fits in the hand like so. One of the coolest things, though, about the War of the Rohirrim line from McFarlane, even though the line was only, you know, 5 figures plus the Build-A-Figure, they made a crazy Helm's Deep playset, which was made of cardboard. And I think that might have been only an online exclusive, and the thing looked gigantic. I remember seeing it on social media. And I think McFarlane's Instagram posts. But yeah, overall, it's a nice figure. It's not phenomenal. And for me, the big selling point is the Snow Troll. So hopefully I'll do a video on that once I get all the pieces unboxed. So let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.